recognized symbol of excellence for your entertainment.
It was always a party for guys for so long, but these girls, they were crashing it.
The hottest female singing group, I think, certainly in the country, probably in the world.
One of the greatest all-girl groups of all time,
The Go-Go's.
The Go-Go's. Belinda Carlisle, Jane Wiedlin, Charlotte Caffey, Gina Shock, and Kathy Valentine. Everyone give it up for the Go-Go's.
Welcome to Machino Music, a show that puts the music in Machino music, with your host, me, Brett Strong. Today on Machino Music, it's the Go-Go's album ranking. We got the beat. Good afternoon, everybody. The Go-Go's album ranking. That's what we're doing here today. We want to do this one for a while. Only 4 albums, so not a big discography. Pretty much I get like the Bangles. So I thought when I did the Bangles, I got to do the Go-Go's. And, you know, similar kind of thing here. You only got like 4, 5 albums, you know, like it's a very small discography. So I thought, I got to do it. And, you know, similar kind of group, although the Go-Go's were first. They were the first, like, all-girl rock band. They even kind of have a punk energy. And, wow, Go-Go's really changed everything. And also, you're probably wondering why I'm wearing a Motorhead shirt, talking about the Go-Go's. Well, there was that picture of the band. Great picture. And Jane Wiedlin is wearing a Motorhead shirt. So I thought, the hell, I'll wear my Motorhead shirt. Because, you know, think about it, like, it was a novelty that even there was a girl rock band. Like, it's always isn't that cute. The girls want to be like the boys. It was a novelty. It was a joke. But the Go-Go's showed, well, the chair is almost wiped out there. But, the Go-Go's really changed that by showing, hey, we can do it. And they were so groundbreaking and so big. And that's like, when they got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Drew Barrymore did this awesome induction speech for them. And, you know, it's like people have finally caught up to the Go-Go's and what they did. And so, let's do this album ranking. Again, if you like these albums differently, that's perfectly okay. That's cool. That's how I like these albums. Again, there's only 4, so, I mean, they can kind of flip-flop around. So, let's get into it here. Coming at the bottom, I'm going to go God Bless the Go-Go's. This is from 2001. This was their, their last album. And, you know, not a bad one to go out to go out on. It was like a reunion album and also their last album because Belinda Carlisle, and she was kind of like what happened with the Bangles. There was that one member that everyone was like, oh, she's so hot, I gotta do her. And it's like, so everyone kind of like, and she went off and did her own thing. Big, huge hits. Heaven is a Place on Earth was a massive hit for her. So it was kind of like, well, we got to get Belinda back. And Belinda came back and, you know, we got this record, we got a final record. And, you know, it's good. For what it is, you got to rank them somehow. And I think, you know, it's kind of being their last album. This one's kind of a little hard to rank. Very modern sounding, but still sounds like classic Go-Go's. 2 of my favorite Go-Go songs are actually on this album. Kissing Asphalt. Like kissing ass, but like asphalt. So the chorus is like, sounds like they're saying kissing ass, but then they add the fault to it, so it sounds really cool. Dig that song. Also, Insincere is great. Another one of my favorite Go-Go songs. But you know, there's some great songs like those two, and the others are kind of like, you know, not terrible. Have some guests on here. Actually, Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day co-wrote the song "Unforgiven." That's pretty cool. Wrote that along with Jane Wiedlin and Charlotte Caffey. And also Susanna Hoffs of the Bangles. The other one, that, you know, in the Bangles that everyone's kind of like, oh my god, yeah. Bet a lot of guys dreamt of a threesome with Susanna Hoffs and Belinda Carlisle. But yeah, Susanna Hoffs co-wrote the song "Talking Myself Down." So you got the Bangles Go-Go's collaboration, even though it was just Susanna Hoffs, but I guess, you know, Susanna Hoffs, because, you know, gets the fantasies going for, I'm sure, for a lot of people. But yeah, this is a good record, good one to go on, you know, to go out on, I guess. You know, pretty good. God bless the Go-Go's. Next, the only one album I don't own, and this cat is, it's very hard to find this record, but it's a talk show. Head Over Heels was a big hit. Has that really fun video. It's just like on a set, and it's really colorful and everything. I really like that video.
Head over heels, where should I go?
Sing with Turn to You, that was another hit. Rob Lowe was in the music video. Rob Lowe, the guy doesn't age. I mean, he really looks exactly the same as he does now as the host of the game show The Floor, a show that I'm actually kind of addicted to. Like, wow. At first I was like, what is this show? But I'm addicted to this show. We're getting a little tangent here just because, you know, we're mentioning Rob Lowe. But, yeah, he's hosting the game show The Floor now. It's kind of like Risk, where you take over territories, this giant floor, but you answer trivia questions so you can play along at home. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, he's in the music video for Turn to You. Still looks the same. You Thought is one of my favorite Go-Go songs. Has this awesome keyboard intro on it. It sounds so cool. It's almost like, it almost makes me think it's kind of like this eerie feel to it, kind of a spooky feel. Like, I mean, the song itself probably wouldn't work for like a Halloween compilation, but I would put it on a Halloween compilation just because that synthesizer or that keyboard intro is just like so kind of creepy sounding, and I just dig it. I dig that song, You Thought, so good. So yeah, that's where I'm putting Talk Show. We're in the top 2, everybody, already. Can you believe that? Can you dig that? We're in the top 2. And I'm going Beauty and the Beat. Now, I've talked about this album a lot, and, you know, I mean, I think now you know what my number 1's going to be, but, I mean, I could have put this in more. I mean, I think it flip-flop. I don't know. I've just talked about this album so much, but it's so good. I mean, this is the record that, like, people were like, whoa, what is this? Changed Drew Barrymore's life. She said so in her Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction for the Go-Go's. I mean, Our Lips Are Sealed. So good.
Pay no mind to what they say. Doesn't matter anyway. Hey, hey, hey. Boom, 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 boom. Islands of Seals.
How Much More? Great. Of course, We Got the Beat. Just a classic. Has my favorite Go-Go song, which is Automatic. I dig that song. Another, like, really kind of eerie song. Jane Wiedlin wrote that one. She was always my favorite. I like Jane Wiedlin, the guitar player. She's just so cute, so cool. Had one of the greatest cameos in movie history. Her cameo in the movie Clue.
I am your singing telegram.
Classic. Probably the best part of that whole movie. And also she played Joan of Arc in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Classic. Played Joan of Arc like she's obsessed, becomes obsessed with aerobics. Because, I mean, that's what everybody was obsessed with in the 80s, especially if you were a young cute girl. You want to, you want to get in on this aerobics thing. Yeah. Love Jane Weedland and love the song Automatic. So cool. Kind of a dark song. Dig it. Yeah. It is a great record. There's a punk energy to this. And that's another big debate. Can you call the Go-Go's a punk band? Like, not really. They're kind of more than called, I would say they're more new wave or even pop. But they have their punk credibility. Because Belinda Carlisle was originally the drummer for an early iteration of the band The Germs, the legendary band The Germs, who had the One and Done album. This is before their One and Done album. But she played drums. That was a big spit I just did right there. She played drums in a punk band, one of the legendary punk bands, before she became a singer and, fronted this band, which did have a bit of a punk energy. I mean, How Much More is sort of a punkish kind of tune. But yeah, Beauty and the Beat. But what is my number one? I mean, you all know what it is. It's going to be Vacation. Yes! Vacation has overtaken Beauty and the Beat for me. I just went back and listened to this again. I mean, just listening to these albums, I've been really into this record. Been on a big vacation kick. I mean, the title track, I've heard it so many times, but it's a song I never really get tired of. Such a fun song. Got that really fun video where they're water skiing. So iconic. Love that. Kind of like the whole, I don't know what they called that, is it a Busby Berkeley kind of thing? I don't know. It's like one of those things you see in like the old movies. I just love it. Those are like the water shows. I forget who did that originally. I just think of Busby Berkeley when I think of those things because, I'm 100 years old. But some other great tunes on here. We Don't Get Along, so good. Love that song, one of my favorite Go-Go songs. Get Up and Go is great. Has that cool video with like the plasticine, little balls and shapes rolling around. Dig that, so fun. Also got a cover of The Cool Jerk, originally done by the Capitals. That song is best known as the song that Uncle Frank was singing and dancing to in the shower in Home Alone 2, telling Kevin he's a nosy little pervert.
None of the fellas want to speak. Hey.
That's the song. That's the original version by the Capitals. I like the Capitals version, but I might like the Go-Go's version a little bit better. I dig it. They have a lot of fun with that tune. It's a fun song to begin with. One I always used to hear all the time on the radio as a kid, and cool to get a updating of it. And the Go-Go's version still sounds great. Dig it. Really good cover. Beatnik Beach is a total punk song. Total punk song. If you want to say Go-Go's are a punk band, just put on that song. It's definitely has a punk energy on that tune. The song is also a showcase for the underrated drumming of Gina Shock. So yeah, I dig that. Really, really good. Yeah. Go-Go's. Go-Go's. There we're done. That's the album ranking for the Go-Go's. Want to do this one for a while. Yeah. Just how much more can I say about the Go-Go's? Such a great band. Groundbreaking, legendary band. Look at them all here. Groundbreaking band. The first real, all-girl band to just really just blow up and change things and change music forever. There'll really be no one else like the Go-Go's. They paved the way for the Bangles, paved the way for even a group like the Spice Girls to get as big as they did. Actually, the band just recently played Coachella. That's a big deal. Coachella is like the Woodstock of the modern day, except it goes on yearly. It's a bigger deal than even Woodstock. Coachella is the thing. The cool people go to Coachella. So they're in there with the Charlie XCXs and the Lady Gagas. They were the big headliners. We got the Go-Go's there. So big, so amazing, so awesome that the Go-Go's are still really popular, and a new generation now being exposed to the Go-Go's, as they should be. So I'm a big Go-Go's fan. I was excited to do this show, and if you like these albums differently, that's perfectly okay. That's cool. That's how I like these albums. So if you're a fan of the Go-Go's, if you got the beat, I hope you enjoyed this. That's it for this week. Until we meet again, this is Brett Strong saying good journey.